Chest armor. Hellspire. Bot Felon. Felon lunatic. Vulnerable. Felon lunatic. Vulnerable. Felon lunatic. Drift. Spot. Helltype. Soul burner. Felon lunatic. Chest. Elderwood. Chest arm. You have no chest character. Havoc. Faith Nexus. Favorited chest arm. Favorite Sin Eater. Chest armor. Alkin. Favorited items cannot be chest armor. Powerful crude chest. Powerful crude. Elderwood. Chaos Kickers. Karika Floodplain. Alkin. Path of Desperation. Fallon Lead. Jam Soul. Fallon Shape Oppressed. Fallon Shaman. Oppressor. War Mallet. Character. Havoc. Concede. Siege Club. Marked AS Job. Favorited item. Favorited item. Club. Club. Character. Concede. Siege Star. Assault Reaver. Rare. Assault Reaver. Favorited item. See Archon. Fate. Two-handed bludgeoning. Slogtran. Flawless. See head. See flawless. 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 Two-handed. Club. Tortured Soul. Broadaxe. Character. Clamor. Favorited item. Vigorous hand axe. Vigorous character. Sinister Thrash. Character. Wardrobe. Armor. Guardy. Slice. Hammer of Blood. Slicer of Innocence. Red. Score. Hammer of Zealot. Will. War Mallet. Dark. Hammer of Zealot. Will Breaker. Hammer of Zealots. Dread Mace. Great Hammer. Hammer of Zealots. Character. Clamor. Felon. Torch. Vigorous hand. Club. Chair. Tortured Souls. Soul burner. Weathered rune. Synth rune. Alkin. Weathered breaches. Rune. Weathered breach. Alkin hyphen aflame. Left shoulder. That's Fallon Shaman. Fallon. Weathered breaches. Alkin hyphen of Tortured Souls. Wedge and Honey. Alkin. Doomsayer. Bottom action button. Interact.
How do we stop the tide of hell?
Mirko. Blacksmith. Mirko. Salvage. Transmog unlocked. Visit the wardrobe to view it. Doomsayer. Bottom you cannot do that in this. Left.
A price must be paid.
Left Tortured Souls. Right action button. To Wedge and Honey. Right action button. To climb down. Dismal Foothills. Wedge and Honey. Dismal Foothills. Fortify 0% / Ruined Tower. Elder or a quest.
I brought some
A question of sell. Items received. Dust and Quad. Research Tasa's Brecht's journal. Rock potted a variety.
I am there again.
Left shoulder button.
In my
Dungeon.
skin. Sand stinging
Right.
my face. Whispers.
Dismal Foothills.
The edge of every thought. Louder each day. She is here. with me.
Effluvium Ridge.
She has been. All this time.
Disease Bear. Felon. Alton hyphen of Strider.
She must have gone.
That skill is Balrog. 6. Siniter. That skill is not ready. 4. Altcan, right action button. To climb down. Altcan, right action button. Right action, Bloodpox Basin. Altcan, right action button. Crimson Spoil, Bound, Helltide Conjurer. Fury, Bloodpox Basin. Fury 100%. Bound Prisoner. Bottom action, Putrid Remains. Putrid Remains. Spawn, that skill is not ready. Crimson Spoil. Greed Shrine. Bottom action button. Greed Shrine. Plague Maggot. Storm. Helltide Zealot. Spawn of the Damned. Helltide's Protection Shrine. Bottom Protection Shrine. Balrog. Spawn. Putrid Remains. Felon. Soul Burner. Felon. Crusher. Soul Burner. Felon. Balrog. Felon. Lawbreaker. Character. Fate Ravage Arbiter. That Soul Burner. You have Hungering Swamp. Bottom action button. Draining resource does not count as spending for the purposes of interacting with the Hungering Swamp. Crimson Spoil. Bottom action button. Interact. A Question of Self. Shade of Grief. Altcan. Left shoulder button. A barrier has been dispelled.
Out of my head!
Slave, chains of anguish. Shade of grief.
She's taking control.
Slay the chains of anguish. Shade of grief. Shade of grief. Tesa. Bottom action button. Interact.
Andaria. She is still lurking in my mind. I thought I could cast her out.
I brought these herbs. Will they help?
For the throbbing in my head, at least. Thank you. I cannot stand to be here a moment more. Meet me outside.
Altcan. Left shoulder button. Crimson Spoil. Bottom action button. Leave. A cast happens one time when you press a skill button. Hits Crimson Spoil. Spawn of Soul. Spawn of Russian. Tesa. A question.
A last last resort. Perhaps the other witches can help me purge Andariel and every memory of her that remains. I must summon them to a conclave.
Past regrets, entering the Helltide. Slay foes, collect aberrant cinders, and exchange them for tortured git. Paragon 45. +1, Corpse Whale Deluge. Quest complete. Serpent Cultist. Thieves Encampment. Left shoulder. Bottom action, that skill requires Swamp Healing. Serpent Cultist. Nangari Oracle. That skill requires a charge to use. That skill requires a charge. Morass of Misery. That's Serpent Cold Magus. Nangari Slitherer. Nangari Longfang. Nangari Oracle. Nangari Slitherer. Nangari Burster. The Dark Dross. Orvane. Bottom action button. Scattered Remains. Bottom at Taimu's Hovel. Varda, you have Taimu. Past.
You mean Thaisas?
The swamp. And quad.
It begins with the scrap.
And quad. What it Ulkin. Weather-worn tome. A stacked old trunk. Marked scrap of next to weather-worn tomes. Time left shoulder. Taimu's chest. Taimu. And quad. Left shoulder. Waypoint. The The knockdown status effect prevents enemies from moving or taking action for a The Tree of Whispers. Taimu's Hovel. Rillis. Occultist. Rillis. Imprint Aspect. Protect Steadfast Berserker's Aspect. Steadfast Item. Favorited item. Teysa. Past.
Did Timoe give you any trouble? Good. Now. Wait. I forgot the Nangari eyes. 1,000 curses. I cannot focus anymore. Will you help me gather some?
Vulcan. Torga. Purveyor of Curiosities. Stat. Missed Equipment. Stat. Thor. Herb. Chest 1. Armory. Ethil. Alchemist. Warning. Container. Vengeful Spirit. Slain. Vengeful. Amulet. Vengeful Spirit. Left side altar of T.S. Aki. Torga. Blue Stone. Orvane. Vengeful Containers. Accursed. Vengeful Spirit. Blue Stone. Vengeful Spirit. Aldkin-Aflame. Container. That's the Vengeful Spirit. Aldkin-Aflame. Banshee. Nangari Longfang. Nangari Blue Stone. Time-worn effigy. New. Blue Stone. Bottom action button. Interact. Containers. Orvane. Vengeful Nangari Oracle. Vengeful Spirit. Oracle. Vengeful Spirit. The Fanged March. Banshee. Nangari Longfang. Nangari Oracle. Slain Sailor. Bottom action button. Interact.
It is getting harder.
Accursed. Bottom action button. Interact. Sinking Detritus. Nangari Oracle. Banshee. You have Banshee, Nangari or Vengeful, Oracle Eye, Oracle, Vengeful Spirit, Nangari Spitter, Blue Stone, Blue Stone, Nangari Spitter. Left shoulder. Nangari Long Slain Miner. Bottom action button, containers. Right action button, Venom Drenched Path. Right action button. To climb up. Accursed. Bottom action, or vein. Bottom action button. Interact. Loose stone. Bottom action button. Interact. The Swamp of Vanished Souls. Strike. Loose stone. Bottom action, Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Containers. The Tree of Whispers. You have past.
Now, to summon my fellow witches inside the conclave.
Where is this conclave?
Right before us. Stand back.
Vulcan.
Thorn and root who guard the path, who have tasted my blood. I ask you now to open the...
Past regrets. Eldritch Conclave. Bottom action button, fire damage over time is called burning. Poison damage over time is called Eldritch Conclave, the Tree of Whispers. Bottom action button. Interact. Teysa, past...
If we are lucky, the witches will come when I start the ritual. But they are not always so keen on doing what they are told. All we can do is try and hope. I have placed the Nangari eyes in 4 of the braziers. Do not worry about the 5th one. That belonged to Valda. On my word, light the flames.
Vulcan. Light brazier. Light brazier. Bottom action button. Interact. Light brazier. Light brazier. Bottom action button. Interact.
I thank you for heeding my call. I need...
What? Spit it out!
I am plagued by a demon, and the memories she brings forth. How do I purge them?
It is very simple. You've let your mind wander. Let the memories consume you. Put your idle hands to work, commit to your craft, and soon you will forget all about this nonsense.
No. This is a question of will. You must wrestle these thoughts into submission. Lock them away in a place from which they will never return.
Speak with Taimu.
Never seen more fools gathered in one place.
No! The ritual!
Warning. The hell tide will recede in less than 5 Taimu. Past
Because we all know it won't work for Teysa. You wish to rid yourself of a demon? You won't find an answer from the mouths of these witches, or in that tea you brew.
I already know that. I tried, it didn't work.
Of course not. It can help an old man heal from the loss of a child, yes. But you are plagued by more than just grief. You must face your fears. So, tell me, where is the last place you want to be?
With Andariel, where it all began.
Then that is the path you must walk. Now go. The first step is always the hardest. Just remember, you control how tight the chains are.
Teysa, whatever lies ahead, I will be at your side.
Then, perhaps I have a chance to see it through. Meet me at my tower. I will prepare everything.
A series of quest complete. Past regrets. You have the Tree of Whispers. Bottom action button. Enter the Tree of Whispers. Altcan. Left shift. Alt. Waypoint. Stash. Heal. Waypoint. Stash. Side. Waypoint. Wedge and Honey. Services. Stash. Heal. Ancestral, the highest item quality, can only be found in Torment. Wedge and Honey. The Tree of Whip. Entering the Helltide. Slay foes, collect aberrants, Isa, rings and amulets. New stuff.
Happy travels.
Warning. Your return town portal will be closed once you leave Ruin Tower. Altcan, you have reached your destination. Altcan. Odd Rabbit, Taste, Dust and Tesa, a series of...
I don't know, but I will try. You should know that this ritual will be dangerous for both of us. If you are still willing to join me, stare into the flames. Let them carry you into my memories.
Odd Rabbit Doll. Odd Ritual Flames. Bottom action button. Interact. Ancestral, the highest item quality, can only be found in Torment. The Tyrant's Court. Warning. The Helltide will recede in less than 5 minutes. Any
is just ahead.
Elias Sanctum. Tesa. A series of...
This is where they caught me trying to kill Elias. If I had been more careful, I could have ended it here.
Now, what should we do with this little rat we've trapped?
Slay the demon. Fragment of Doubt. Fragment of Doubt. Giant sword. Bookshelf. Ritual Flames. Bottom action button. Interact. Temple of the Primes. Altcan.
The Temple of the Primes. When they carried me inside, I tried to run, but I couldn't make it.
Altcan. Right action button. To climb down. Right action button. To climb up. Altcan. Altar of Sacrifice. Speak with Tesa. Tesa, a series.
Yes, I thought I'd been saved. But then, I heard her laughing. Not outside of me. From within me.
Your fate was sealed from the first sigil I inked into your flesh.
Slay the demon. Fragment of doubt. Life 85%. Altcan. Temple of the Primes. Heavy Iron Door. Ritual Flames. Bottom action button. Interact. Blasted Scarp. Altcan.
This place! No! I cannot do this! I will lose myself to her!
Tesa, a series of...
I feel her stirring within, just like that day. Her hands closing around my mind, like chains.
Slay the demonic manifestations. Life 100%.
If I had killed Elias in Quran, if I had been quicker, smarter! But I wasn't. I wasn't.
Whisper of Andariel. That skill is not Chains of Anguish.
You can fight her!
Chains of Anguish. That skill Chains of Anguish. Altcan-Afraid. Chains of Anguish. You are already at full life. That skill is not ready. Chains of Anguish. Chains of Anguish. Chains of Anguish. Fury 80%. Fury 40, Fury 19%. Not enough Fury to use that skill. Fury 40%. Aldkin.
This,
Fury 60%.
but I can still choose my path.
Fury 81%. Speak with Tesa. Ritual Flame. Ritual Flames. Bottom action button. Interact. The monsters of Sanctuary level up with you. If they're too hard. Ruin Tower. Dusty Note. Bottom action button. Interact. Odd Rabbit Doll. Tesa. A series.
Better. For the first time since, well, a long while.
Whenever you need me, I will be there. And so will Timue.
Yes, I know. Thank you, my friend. Please, take the amulet. Timue left a message on it for me, but I will not forget the words. Perhaps it can help you when you face your own difficult times.
Aldkin. What will you...
I do not know for sure. I was so afraid before. Afraid to leave the places where I felt safe. I will take another step and see where it leads me. I will live.
What will you... Aldkin. Character. Favorite. Fate. Mark of the Conclave. Mark of the Mark of the Conclave. Fate. T. Ultimate Efficient. Recipeler. Penitent Hammer of Encroaching Wrath. Legendary Two-Handed Mace. Bludgeoning. Assault Reaver. Gar. Zan. Two-Handed Zan. Two-Handed Blood. Zan. Ton. Loom. Ton. Zan. Gar. Ton. 2. ZID. T. C. Q. Rare. NOC. Q. Two-handed. Character. It. App. Fave. Teaming Gavel. Assault Reaver. Rare 2. Marked AS Jump. Marked favorited item. Favorited items cannot be dropped. Teaming Gavel. Mark of the favorited. Marked A. Favorited. Hunt Gambit. Rift Sunder. Hunt. Favorited. Paragon's favorited item. Paragon's Rock. Lumber Axe. Regenerating Herb Cap. Regenerating Leather Doublet of Neutralizing. Magic Chest Armor. Herb Cap. Ravage Arbiter. Elixir Cache. Dismal Foothills. Left shoulder. Directional. Waypoint. Masterworking an item adds quality, which enhances the item's base stat. Kaio Vashad. Dismal Foothills. Bottom action button. Interact. Zivuk. Blacksmith. Zivuk. Salvage. Transmog unlock. Character. Main hand. Elixir. You cannot. Character. Favorite. Fave. Corruption Crash. Favorite. Herb Cache. Weather. Character. Favorited item. Evoker's Vibe. Favorited item. Corruption Crash. Favorited item. Mangle Salvation. Favorited item. Corruption Crash. Gar. Elixir of Scroll of Amni. Tribute Nostrava Deepwood. Tribute of Pride. Corruption Crash. Stat. Thor. Character. Corrupt Tech. Available. Normal Node. 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 Hired Mercenary. Storm of. Wave of. Raging Violence. Wave. Eradication. Ember's Gift. Ember's Gift. You restore 33 resource per second. Eradicate. Ulrich. Storm of Fire. Hired. Geralt 51. 2. Aldkin. Travelers Beware. Deadly threat spotted nearby. Wardrobe. Armor. Knight's Crucible. Vicious. Coven's Gloves. Vicious. Natural. Knight's Pant. Highland Trousers. Weight of a Highland Trousers. Dark Brutish Cat. Weight of a Coven. Highland. Attention. Armor, Knights, Highland Pants, Doom Quizzes, Brutish Cax, Dark Horse, Pantaloons, Dark Rowan's Knights Crucible Falls, Look confirmed, Bloodpetal, Hammer of War Mallet, Hammer of Zealots, Hammer of Bloodpit, King, Grim, Bloodpetal Clay, Dirge of Knights Crew, Guard, Slicer of Broads, Carved, Serpents, Year of Serpent's Bite, Year of Ours Chart, War Sword, Falchion, Gladius, Doomblade, Carved, Broads, Slicer, Malix, Mangler, Lichblade, Lichblade, Mangler, Year of Ours, Serpent, Year, War Sword, Year, Slicer of Bloodpetal Clay, Dirge of War, Flame of Vengeance, Claymore, Crystal Grey Sword, Giant Sword, Celestine Grace, Yatagan, Spinal, Sawtooth Blade, Spinal, King's Lyre, Grimstone Sword, Great Sword, Gothic Blade, Cosmetic Two-Handed Sword, Great Sword, King's Bloodpetal Claymore,